Hello Scorpio, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com and this is your energy update. So Scorpio, it could be about something that you've just been through to make sense of it all, to give you some deeper information about that. It could be something you're going through right now, or it could be a prediction of something that you're about to go through to pre-arm you with some information about what it's all about. So this is a general reading. Take what applies to you, what resonates with you, leave the rest behind. Let it be about someone else if it's not for you. It's okay if it's not always about you, Scorpio. It could be that someone else really needs this message and not you at the moment. If you would like a private reading, however, then every weekend I have a half price sale on my website BeHealing.com. This weekend that I'm publishing this video, it's on my tarot reading. So that's a full Celtic cross spread. I send it out within 24 hours of you ordering it. You might have noticed already, or you're about to when you watch this reading, that I read the cards intuitively, so I channel the messages through, so it's not just necessarily about the usual, meanings of the different tarot cards. It is actually a personalized reading that comes through there for you. So if you want one of those, this weekend is 75 Australian dollars instead of 150, which I believe is about 54 American dollars right now. So book yourself in on BeHealing.com. So Scorpio, time to get your cards out and I'll see you on the other side of this. Okay, Scorpio, we've got all your cards out. Wow, there's something going on in your love life. Let's get into it. The same cards keep on coming out for different signs. The first two cards out, 10 of Swords, 3 of Wands. Two other signs got these exact same cards. One side, I can't remember which one it was, got the 6 of Emotions out with the 10 of Swords as well. So wow, so much crossover going on between signs this week. There's a lot going on in the energies. Obviously, that is a universal thing. So let's get into it for you, Scorpio. You got 10 of Swords. So you're moving away from something, cut something out, end of an old chapter, you're moving towards something else now, you're letting it go. It's like you've given up on something, you've quit. You've quit on something, given up, you're like, okay, that's not happening anymore. It's time to make a new decision. It's time to make a new decision and move on. It's a good thing I feel like it wasn't a welcome thing. It was like a tower kind of a moment for you. You've had to quit on it, but really it is a good thing, because see here, you've got the Six of Emotions. There's something that you've left in your past, a dream that you've had, maybe from childhood there, something that you really wanted to do that you haven't picked up, you haven't remembered about it, you've not focused on it, and you've had to let go of maybe that past pursuit, that old chapter, so that you can get on board with something that's really important to you now. So this is a really positive move. It might not feel like that right now, because you're right in the Ten of Swords, you're right in the it's just ended, I quit, I've given up on this thing. It feels very much not despair, but it feels like fuck it kind of energy. I'm not doing that anymore, it's not working for me. Forgiveness, this is for you, really. Self-forgiveness is behind this. So you are pursuing this chapter. It's not a bad thing. I mean, you needed to go through that. You needed to do whatever it was you're doing. It could be a work thing, this. You've just like given up on it. It's fallen apart, something like that. Forgive yourself. It wasn't a wrong decision that you made. It's just over now. It's time to focus on something else. And it's more a childhood dream that you had, some kind of something that you've always wanted in your life that's coming to the fore now, that you need to focus on now. So it's all in order. It's all in order, Scorpio. So forgive yourself. Try and go with the flow of it, because it's actually for the best. All of this stuff that's gone on is for the best. Let's get some clarity on that for you, Scorpio. Ten of Swords, what you're leaving behind here. Yeah. Well, it's going to be different for all of you, but whatever it is, you're clearing it, you're leaving it behind for growth. For growth now. So it's like you took it as far as you... Personally, you took it as far as you could. Like you could have got more out of it. Like if it's a business, you could have got more money out of it, more money out of it, more success out of it. But your personal growth has gone as far as it's gone, and your life is all about you. It's not about the external rewards. It's all about you and your growth and who you become. And so you're going to be able to grow more with this childhood dream. What is this childhood dream, the Scorpio? What's all that about? Okay, freedom and blame. So the reason that you haven't pursued this childhood dream before is because you kind of blamed your parents or something like that. I can't do this. Or your country, the government, external conditions, whatever you had to blame, something you thought was holding you back. You didn't have the freedom to actually pursue it. Well, you do have that freedom now. Isn't it funny, this COVID thing? It seems on the surface to have taken away a lot of freedoms, but it's really taken away a lot of restrictions, so that we've got more freedom than ever. It just depends on the way that you look at it, right? Not so much here on Koto. It's like the safest place in the world for COVID. We're living like normal here. It's bizarre thinking that the rest of the world isn't, apart from financially, because we're a tourist island and there's no tourists anymore, so there's hardly anyone left now, and so businesses are going under. That's the only thing that's happening for us. But even so, there is a lot of freedom. Even though things are kind of being taken away here, there's still a lot of freedom. There's even more freedom now. It's kind of nice, the island being so quiet in some respects. So there's always a different way of looking at it, and I feel that's what you need to do now, Scorpios, if you're looking at what is being left behind. I don't feel you are, because this Ten of Swords is definitely like, quit, okay, I'm moving forward now. But you might be harboring some kind of a resentment about having to let go of what you chose before, and it maybe thinking that it didn't work out, but it did work out. It got you to where you are now, so let that go. You've got the Three of Wands, so you're waiting for something. You're waiting for your ship to come in. You're waiting for that wave so you can go surfing. You're waiting for something. What are you waiting for? Love. You're waiting for a lover. Now, I'm feeling for some of you, you're waiting for a lover to come in because you're single, but for some of you, it's not about that. You're waiting for a lover to come along. It's someone that you're seeing. It's like, come along for the ride. Maybe you've got this dream. You wanted this dream. Oh, power cut. Wanted this dream, and you thought that your partner was in on that dream, but they're not coming along with it. It's like, come on, I'm waiting for you, lover. I'm waiting for you to be ready so we can go off on this adventure together, so we can start this business together, so we can move house, so that you've got the freedom that I've got now, so we can set off on this journey together, something like that. You're waiting for a lover to catch up, but you've got slow but steady. So it's like, whoa, 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 Scorpio, slow down. You're not as ready as you think you are, because you're in this Ten of Swords energy. You're just walking away from something. It's like you're trying to rush it. Why are you trying to rush it? I want to get some more clarity on that. So you feel like you're ready. You're like, come on, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready. But if you truly were ready, then that wave would come in. So why the Three of Wands? I've got a storm at the moment, so I knew there'd be power cuts today. Luckily I'm not doing this live, I'm just recording it. I've got a generator here, so the power will be back on in a few seconds when they start that up. Three of Wands. Why the Three of Wands? Communication coming. Is this thought useful? So yeah, you're kind of in a judgmental place about this lover. So whether you're waiting for a lover to come in to start a journey off with, or you're waiting for your lover to be ready, the current one that you've got, current partner that you've got to be ready to start off on this new adventure. You're pessimistic about it, and you should be optimistic about it. That communication is coming, but it's waiting on you to shift your mindset about it. Maybe there's a part of you that doesn't want them to come with you, or that knows that they're not coming with you. This kind of reminds me of some energy. I was in a 6-year relationship, and it was great. But I had these dreams to live on a yacht and to travel. My business, I'd shifted my business completely online as it is now. So I can be anywhere and do it. And I was ready, and my partner said that that's what he wanted too, but he wasn't getting ready. He didn't have the freedom that I'd got, and it just came to the point where I realized he's not coming with me. And I had to cut my losses and say, like, I think it's over. Because I'm ready for this new life now, and you're not. And he agreed. He said, yeah, I realized 6 months ago that I was holding you back because you're ready and I'm not ready, and I see that. And I'm feeling a really similar energy here. And as it turns out, like it was very fast afterward. We broke up, I moved, and then within a couple of months I met my new partner, who was already living that. So I'm feeling the same thing for you now. It's like you're either waiting for a lover to come in to start this adventure off, but you're pessimistic about that, so it's not happening. You're holding it away from you. Or you're waiting for a current partner to be ready, and they're not coming with you. They're not ready. It's your dream. It's not theirs. Slow but steady. You're going to get there. You're going to get there in the end. Give me more on this, lovers. Get some clarity on that for Scorps. It's all very silent when there's a power cut. The fridge, the aircon, the pool pump, everything goes off, and it's like, oh, peace. Physical action, I am appreciated. Oh, you're turning it on yourself. Oh, wow. So those of you that are waiting for a lover to be ready for this new adventure that you want to go on, and they're not going to come with you, you're taking it as a personal insult, like they're not taking action because they won't do it for me. It's not about you, it's about them. It's about them being ready and where their life is heading them. I don't feel it's that they're procrastinating. I feel it's just, it's not their life, it's your dream, it's not their dream. And of course, like in my example, who's going to say no to that? Oh, I feel like living on a yacht, for a while, and I want to travel around, and like, there's very few people that would say, oh no, that's not my dream, I don't want to do that. Of course, everyone's going to say yes to that, but whether it's actually in their path, whether they would have chosen that by themselves, is another thing completely. And I feel that that's what you've got here, Scorpio, is you're choosing it, they're saying yes to it, but they wouldn't have chosen it themselves. That's why they're not taking action, because they just wouldn't have done it for themselves. They wouldn't have done it by themselves or for themselves. They're not coming. So why this slow but steady? I mean, you're moving toward it. You know my story. We broke up. I met somebody so fast. It was so fast. Like, I moved into my new place, and it was within, I think I was in there for like 2 weeks, and then I met him. And he was already living it, so I was already aligned with that. And not only that, but like 6 months. When I met him, the bar that I met him in, I'd got the guidance to go to that bar on a Friday night, about 6 months before I even broke up with that partner. So I was already getting the guidance of how I was going to meet this new person that was aligned with me before I'd even broken up. So slow but steady. Play and empower yourself. Empower yourself. Step forward on your path. Maybe this reading will give you that shift in mindset. Well, maybe it's just about me. Maybe it's just about you, Scorpio. Maybe it's just your path to walk. Slow but steady, play, empower yourself, have some fun with it. Don't be so heavy on this partner. It's not about you, it's about them and what they're ready for in their life path. So it feels like something exciting that you want to do with your life, Scorpio, some kind of an adventure. That it's not for them. They wish it was for them, but it's not for them. So this is probably why you need to have a heart-to-heart conversation here. You need to talk about this. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. A win-win outcome is forecast. So they're going to get what they want in their life. You're going to get what you want in your life. You've got a fork in the road, a new decision to make, and you've got regeneration here too. Regeneration, that's interesting. What's being regenerated here? Let's get some clarity on that. Everything else makes sense. You need to have a heart-to-heart conversation about this. They're going to win, you're going to win, not necessarily going to win together, but it's going to be a win-win. A decision needs to be made, but you need to tell each other your feelings. You need to be open to that. Don't make them feel guilty about it. They're probably feeling bad enough anyway because they do want to come with you, but they just can't. So communicate and surrender. You've got welcoming surrender there. You need to let go. But why regeneration? That's about the heart-to-heart conversation. Why regeneration? There's some letting go that needs to be done here for sure. Regeneration, because you've got to choose to change and feel it. You're feeling this. It feels like a breakup to me. You're feeling that you're going in different directions, but it's not a conventional breakup like mine wasn't either. It was like, okay, yes, I'm ready for this, you're not ready for this, I'm going there, you're not going there. It's time to break up. We're not by each other's side anymore. And it's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking when you go through it. It was terrible. Because I thought those dreams were dreams that we shared. I always imagined him being there with me, but it wasn't to be. And so the regeneration, it's about regenerating the feelings and the dreams by yourself now, regenerating that feeling of you doing it by yourself. There's going to be someone that comes in to join you with that. I'm sure of it. Otherwise, I wouldn't have thought to tell you that example about myself. It happened so super fast. Then you've got to give your relationship a chance, which might be very confusing to you. Work on your partnership. Look at the bigger picture. You've got TikTok here. It's all about divine timing, and you've got unfinished symphony. This is someone from the past, Scorpio. This isn't the same person here. There's someone that you cut out, that you were partners with. Oh, there's the electricity again. There's someone that you were partner with. They're actually on the same page as you. They would do this adventure with you. They were ready. You got to look at the bigger picture. So, as in, this is what it feels like to me, Scorpio. Is you were in one relationship with someone that was very aligned with you. But then that broke up for whatever reason. You got into this relationship with this other person. You were aligned with them in certain kinds of ways, yes, but not in this big picture thing that you want. But there was something to do within that relationship. And then you go back, or maybe it's up to you whether you do that, but this seems to be calling you to go back to that previous relationship who will go on this adventure with you. Looking at the bigger picture, because there's something unfinished about that. Maybe there was some kind of falling out. It's not a breakup like this of realizing that you're not on the same page as each other. It was more a blow up, something unfinished about that. And I think you know that, Scorpio. TikTok, it's coming back around again. It's an unfinished symphony. Something is circling back around again. And you need to look at that bigger picture now. The perfection of it all, the perfection of the story between both of you and where you were at and where you are at now. So look at why you broke up with that person. Because I really feel like you need to give them a chance. Meanwhile, that's what the card says. But let's get some clarity on that then. Why give your relationship a chance? You've both grown now. And you needed to go off in your own separate directions and grow. This could be a twin flame relationship this is talking about. You're coming back together again. And it feels like the breakup, you were like, no, that's it, I'm never going back to them kind of thing. It's like, you need to be okay that you're both grown now. Come back together. Reuniting. Look at the bigger picture. Why look at the bigger picture? What's going on there? What is the bigger picture for Scorpio? New beginnings, choose to change. Choices, choices, choices. You're actually choosing the same thing as this person, but you don't want to admit it. There's stubbornness going on here between the two of you. Like, you both want to be the leader in it. You both want to win. It's competition. But you both want the same thing. You both want the same thing as each other. You both align with each other. So what's the deal here? What is the unfinished symphony? What went on? What wasn't completed properly? What is still going on here? Oh, you both got success, creation going on here. You're both creating success together. I mean, you're both creating success. You both want the same things in your life. I wonder why you broke up. And why TikTok? Why this timing thing? Gentle okayness and feel it. It's like it's coming back around again, this one. This is somebody who is focused on success, focused on that freedom, and focused on the adventures that you're at. And so if you're thinking about someone now, Scorpio, that isn't that, then it's not them that I'm talking about. It's someone that wants to go on this same adventure as you. It's someone that's empowered. It's someone that's choosing those changes for themselves. They're choosing it for themselves. They do it themselves, and you know it. That's why there's competitiveness within this relationship. So if this isn't singing to you, don't make it be about someone else. This relationship that this is talking about feels like a twin flame thing. It's someone that's choosing the same things as you, the success, the new beginnings, the adventures. They're going for growth. They're doing it themselves, this person. So if that's not who you're thinking of, then that's not the person that's coming back in for you. Yeah, don't try and make this fit when it doesn't fit. It's a warning there, because we can do that, especially when we're holding on to someone from the past, can't we? You've got welcoming surrender here. There's no problem, only destiny being revealed. You are being shoved in the right direction with the right person here. You are, for sure. And maybe for some of you, you haven't met this person yet. If you haven't met someone that is on the same page as you, that's actually doing it for themselves, pursuing that success, pursuing the adventure, if they're not going for it themselves pretty much in the exact same way that you are, then it's not the person. You haven't met them yet, and they will be coming in. So you need to surrender to that. You're all on different paths. Some of you have already met this person. It's someone coming back in. Some of you haven't. Sweet William. Gallantry, grant me a single smile. Sweet William, small, has form, aspect bright, like that sweet flower that yields great joy of delight. This is a very sweet and conventional and respectful love. Someone that really holds you in high regard. And you hold them in high regard too. There's a mutual respect here. Yes, there's competitiveness. I'm picking that up. Even if you haven't met this person yet, there's going to be competitiveness because they're just like you. And you're going to spur each other on, motivate each other through that competitiveness. So it's good. It's a good thing. Now let's go through these cards. You got leadership, right? I'm picking that up in this relationship. You're both leaders. So you're both attracted to each other. This new relationship, for a lot of you, it's a new relationship that you haven't met. For some of you, it is someone coming back if this rings true. They're a leader too. You're both a leader. So there's a bit of a clash that goes on with that, but it's going to cause problems in the relationship, but you are both a leader. And so Scorpio, if you haven't found that yet, that other leader, someone that's just like you, it's not them. Wisdom. There's a lot of wisdom to be gained through you both taking this trip together, this voyage together, this adventure together. You're doing it separately, you're not going to gain as much wisdom as doing it together. You'll get a lot more from it. Now, you've got a bit of a power play going on here, competitiveness. You're both leaders. There's a bit of power play going on here, or will be, when you meet this person. Oh, maybe they're coming in soon for you. But you're going to have to watch out for that. It's because you're both leaders. But yeah, you've got an adventure to go on together, a voyage to go on together, I feel like it's impending as well. So I feel like this relationship's going to come in for those of you that haven't met yet. You've got the river here, it's flowing to you right now. It's fast flowing to you right now. This new relationship. You've got to let go. You've got to let go first of that old path that you were on. You're waiting for this past lover or this current lover to go on this journey with you. They're not gonna. You need to have a heart-to-heart conversation with this one to realize you're not on the same page, and to let it go, and to feel all the feelings that that you're going to feel with that. Give this new relationship a chance, or the old relationship, if you recognize that person that I was explaining to you. It's coming fast because you have been manifesting this new adventure, and it's time not to go it alone. It's time for you to have someone by your side that's also manifesting it too. They're coming in for you, and they're coming in for you fast, Scorpio. I'm excited for you. That sounds great. So if you like this reading, please click like and subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment. How does that resonate with you? If you'd like a private reading with me, I've got my tarot readings, half price sale this weekend. Don't forget, you can check that out on behealing.com. All my other readings are on there as well. If you click on the shop on behealing.com, you can see all the selection of the different readings I've got there. I get them all out within 24 hours if you're ordering them as well. Check out my pick a card reads on my YouTube channel as well. Thank you so much for watching, Scorpio. Have an amazing week, and I'll see you next time. Bye.